That peach in your hand? It might have started its life thousands of miles away in Spain, California, or China, yet it's fresh, sweet, and ready to eat. How? Peaches are fragile, bruising with the slightest pressure, and ripening too fast if mishandled. Despite this, nearly 1.9 million tons travel across the world every year, defying time and distance. This isn't luck. It's the result of agriculture, technology, and transport working in perfect sync. But what stops them from becoming a mushy mess before reaching you? The answer lies in the orchards. Across the vast orchards of Spain, China, Italy, and the United States, peaches develop under precise conditions, their sweetness shaped by soil, temperature, and controlled irrigation. A single misstep can ruin them. Too much rain causes their delicate skin to split, while too little leaves them dry and bland. Farmers rely on AI-driven irrigation systems and real-time soil sensors to maintain the perfect balance, adjusting water flow instantly. Unlike sturdier fruits, peaches bruise at the slightest touch, making harvesting a careful blend of human expertise and cutting-edge technology to ensure only the best reach markets. The decision of when to pick is critical. Peaches don't ripen much after being removed from the tree, so timing is everything. If picked too early, they stay hard and flavorless. Too late, and they'll be mush before they ever reach consumers. Farmers walk the rows daily, checking for the right firmness, color, and sugar content. Some rely on traditional methods, gently pressing the fruit between their fingers. Others use near-infrared sensors that analyze sugar levels with light, ensuring optimal sweetness before harvest begins. When the moment is right, pickers move through the trees carefully, twisting each peach from its stem with a precise motion that minimizes damage. Mechanical harvesting is rarely an option. Unlike apples or citrus, which can withstand shaking or automated picking arms, peaches are too delicate. However, technology is making selective mechanization possible. In some orchards, robotic arms equipped with soft-touch grippers identify and pick ripe peaches without bruising them, offering a glimpse into the future of large-scale peach farming. Once harvested, peaches are placed in padded bins and rushed to post-harvest facilities. Time is already working against them, and every second counts. The first step is removing the field heat. Peaches fresh from the tree are warm, accelerating ripening and increasing the risk of spoilage. To stop this process, they undergo hydro-cooling or forced air cooling, bringing their temperature down to 32 to 36 degrees, 00 to 2 degrees within hours. This slows down respiration, preserving firmness and flavor. If peaches aren't cooled properly, they'll over-ripen before they even leave the farm. The cold chain begins here, setting the stage for the long and complex transport process ahead. After cooling, peaches move to high-tech sorting facilities where speed and precision determine their fate. Infrared scanners and AI-powered grading systems analyze each fruit in seconds, assessing size, color, firmness, and even detecting hidden defects. This replaces traditional hand sorting, ensuring only top-quality peaches continue their trip. Those headed for nearby markets require minimal packaging, while export-bound peaches receive advanced treatments like modified atmosphere packaging, MAP, to extend freshness for long-haul transport. Traditional cardboard trays are still common, but new technologies are extending shelf life in innovative ways. Modified atmosphere packaging, MAP, is one such advancement, controlling oxygen and carbon dioxide levels inside packaging to slow down ripening and reduce spoilage. Some exporters take it further, applying edible coatings, a thin plant-based film that locks in moisture, creating a barrier against oxidation. These invisible shields help peaches survive longer trips without losing their freshness. Even with these precautions, peaches have a limited window before they start deteriorating. Unlike apples, which can be stored for months, peaches have a shelf life of just 2 to 4 weeks under ideal conditions. The longer they spend in transport, the fewer days they have left in grocery stores and homes. That's why speed and efficiency are everything. Once packed, peaches are loaded onto refrigerated trucks, where temperature and humidity are controlled with precision. From this point, the challenge shifts from maintaining freshness to logistics. Some peaches will travel by truck to neighboring cities, while others are bound for ships or planes, crossing oceans and continents. Each route presents unique hurdles, from customs delays to unpredictable weather. The technology that got peaches safely out of the orchard must now ensure they survive thousands of miles without losing quality. Once peaches leave the packing facility, the real test begins. Unlike apples or citrus, which have thick skins and longer shelf lives, peaches are soft, sensitive to temperature changes, and prone to bruising from the slightest jostle. Every extra day in transit means a greater risk of spoilage, making logistics a high-stakes race against time. The challenge isn't just about moving them quickly, it's about keeping them in precisely controlled environments across thousands of miles, whether by truck, ship, or air. Most peaches begin their trip in refrigerated trucks where temperatures are maintained between 32-36 degrees Celsius. But cold air alone isn't enough. Humidity must be carefully balanced. Too much, and condensation encourages mold. Too little, and peaches shrivel. Advanced climate control systems use sensors that adjust temperature and moisture in real time, preventing damage before it happens. Some trucks even use carbon dioxide regulation to slow ripening further, extending shelf life without affecting flavor. For shorter domestic routes, trucks can reach distribution centers within days, but international shipments require a more complex network. The next stop is often a cold storage warehouse where peaches await their next mode of transport. This brief pause is crucial. Even minor temperature fluctuations can trigger chilling injuries, causing flesh to turn mealy. Smart blockchain tracking systems now play a key role in reducing delays. These digital records allow growers, shippers, and buyers to track shipments in real time, ensuring peaches move through the supply chain as efficiently as possible. For long-distance shipments, sea freight is the industry standard, moving tons of peaches across continents in refrigerated containers known as reefers. These mobile cold storage units maintain precise temperature and humidity, but the challenge is time. Ocean transport can take 2 to 4 weeks, pushing peaches dangerously close to their expiration window. To counter this, exporters rely on modified atmosphere packaging, MAP, and controlled atmosphere, CA storage, which adjust oxygen and carbon dioxide levels inside containers, slowing respiration and extending shelf life. Despite these advances, even the best refrigeration technology can't prevent delays at ports, where peaches may sit for hours or even days waiting for customs clearance. Some exporters now use RFID tags and IoT-enabled sensors that send alerts if temperatures deviate from safe ranges, allowing quick intervention before fruit quality suffers. Air freight is the fastest but most expensive option. When peaches need to reach distant markets in peak condition, like Argentine peaches flying to Europe or Californian peaches heading to Asia, airplanes cut travel time to mere hours. However, the extreme cold in cargo holds presents another risk. Unlike refrigerated trucks and ships, which maintain steady temperatures, airplanes expose fruit to sudden drops, sometimes below freezing. Insulated packaging and thermal blankets help minimize these shocks, but the margin for error is slim. No matter the method, the goal remains the same, keeping peaches in a perfect state of ripeness until they reach store shelves. Some supermarkets use AI-driven inventory systems that predict demand and adjust supply accordingly, reducing food waste. Others have started experimenting with smart labeling technologies where color-changing stickers indicate freshness, helping consumers choose the best fruit while ensuring older stock sells first. Even with all this technology, challenges remain. Fuel costs, climate change, and disruptions in global supply chains constantly threaten efficiency, yet innovation continues to push the limits of what's possible. From self-driving refrigerated trucks to drone deliveries that could one day eliminate last-mile delays, the future of peach transport is evolving rapidly. But getting peaches across the world is only part of the equation. Once they arrive, supermarkets and markets face their own challenge, ensuring they stay fresh long enough to be enjoyed. When peaches arrive at distribution centers, they face their final test. Every fruit has traveled under strict conditions, but even the best refrigeration and handling can't stop time. Unlike apples, which can last for months in controlled storage, peaches have only a narrow window before they soften past the point of sale. This stage is about precision. If they reach shelves too soon, consumers will find them too firm, lacking the juiciness expected from a perfect peach. If they arrive too late, they'll be overripe, with bruises forming from even the lightest touch. Retailers rely on a mix of technology and strategy to keep everything moving at the right pace, ensuring peaches are placed in front of shoppers exactly when they are at peak ripeness. Once trucks unload their shipments, peaches are checked for quality. Large supermarket chains use AI-powered sorting systems to assess color, firmness, and shelf life within seconds. Any fruit showing signs of overripeness is either redirected to discount bins, sent to food processing plants for juices and jams, or in some cases, discarded. Farmers markets and smaller retailers operate differently, with buyers manually selecting fruit before distributing it to stalls and local stores. Without the luxury of high-tech inventory systems, they depend on just-in-time deliveries, ensuring peaches arrive fresh each morning with little to no storage required. Storage at this stage is tricky. Unlike citrus fruits or melons, which can handle extended refrigeration, peaches must be kept at specific temperatures to avoid losing their texture and sweetness. Large retailers store them in climate-controlled ripening rooms, where temperature and humidity are adjusted to slow or accelerate the ripening process. A balance must be struck. If held too long, peaches become mealy and unappealing. If released too early, they may not develop the right flavor before consumers take them home. Smart ripening algorithms now assist retailers by predicting demand, automatically adjusting shipments and storage conditions to match buying patterns. Supermarkets cannot display peaches in refrigeration units, as cold temperatures affect their sugars, leaving them bland and dry. Instead, they're placed in open-air displays, often near bananas and nectarines, where natural ethylene exposure helps maintain consistent ripening. Staff must carefully rotate stock, ensuring older fruit sells first, while fresher arrivals wait their turn. In some stores, sensor-equipped shelving now tracks each peach, alerting staff when certain batches need repositioning or removal. This reduces waste and ensures consumers always find fruit at its best. E-commerce and home delivery services face a different challenge. Unlike in-store shoppers who can inspect peaches before buying, online grocery platforms must guarantee ripeness through AI-powered selection systems. Some companies use pressure-sensitive robotic arms that gently test fruit firmness, sorting them based on when they'll be ready to eat. Peaches destined for next-day delivery are slightly firmer, while those scheduled for same-day arrival are already at peak ripeness. Packaging also plays a role. Standard plastic clamshells are being replaced by breathable, biodegradable trays which allow air circulation while preventing bruising during transport. Smaller retailers and farmers markets handle things differently. Without high-tech distribution centers, they rely on ultra-fast local transport networks, often using electric refrigerated vans to minimize environmental impact. These businesses prioritize freshness over long shelf life, selling peaches at peak ripeness rather than storing them for extended periods. This model results in higher turnover but requires daily coordination with growers and transporters to keep supply steady. Sustainability has become a major focus in the peach industry. The carbon footprint of moving millions of tons across continents is significant, pushing producers and retailers toward greener solutions. Some growers now prioritize regional sourcing agreements, reducing long-haul shipping by supplying closer markets first. Others invest in solar-powered cold storage facilities, cutting energy costs while maintaining optimal temperatures. Packaging innovations are also changing how peaches are transported, with researchers developing compostable coatings that preserve freshness without plastic waste. Consumer behavior plays a final role in how peaches reach their destination. Shoppers often test fruit for ripeness by squeezing, a practice that can cause hidden bruising. To prevent this, some stores now use touchless ripeness indicators, color-coded stickers that reveal firmness levels without the need for handling. Home delivery services incorporate similar features, using AI-driven shopping assistants that remember customer preferences and recommend peaches based on previous orders. At every step, from orchard to market, a delicate balance of agriculture, technology, and transport ensures that peaches arrive in perfect condition. It's a complex process requiring precise timing, rapid logistics, and constant adaptation to shifting consumer demands. Each peach on a supermarket shelf is the result of thousands of decisions, countless innovations, and an invisible network of systems working together. The next time a ripe, fragrant peach is within reach, its long and carefully managed path is worth considering. A peach is more than just a piece of fruit. It represents the intersection of agriculture, technology, and transport, all working together to deliver freshness across continents. From the moment it's picked to the instant it reaches a consumer's hand, an intricate system ensures that it arrives in perfect condition. Each step, from careful harvesting to precision cooling, from advanced shipping methods to AI-driven inventory management, is designed to overcome the challenges of moving such a delicate fruit across vast distances. Without these innovations, peaches would never survive beyond local markets, limiting their availability to just a short season in specific regions. Instead, they can be enjoyed worldwide, regardless of where they were grown. Yet, despite all this technology, one factor remains constant: time. Unlike apples, which can sit in storage for months, peaches have a fleeting window of freshness. Every decision, from when to pick them to how they are packed and transported, is a battle against ripening too fast or too slow. The success of the entire system relies on the seamless coordination between farmers, logistics specialists, retailers, and even consumers who make the final choice of when to eat them. A peach is more than just fruit. It's the result of a global network of agriculture, technology, and transport, ensuring it reaches you at peak ripeness. Every step, from sunlit orchards to precision cooling, from AI-driven logistics to advanced packaging, works together to protect its delicate texture and flavor. With every bite, you're experiencing the success of an industry that constantly evolves to bring nature's best across the world. What other foods travel such incredible distances? Understanding their path might change the way you see every meal.